Hey, what's going on? It is your boy, KQKC Boxing. First of all, before I get started, I have to give a shout out to the LDBC. And also, if you like the content of this video, I can use your subscription, your sub, your support right now. And also, hit the icon bell. You will be notified each and every time I do a video or live stream. Like tonight at 8 o'clock p.m., I will be doing a live stream with a collab. That means that I will have a couple other channels on with me. Just pretty much to change up some things, doing a dry run for 2019. That's right. KQKC always keeps it real. If I say I'm going to change up a couple things, I'm going to change it up. Because it's all about you. It's not about me. It's about me bringing you the content of the current state of boxing. You know, I owe that to you all. Well, what's up, Mark? What's up, Willie Magic Man? Salute, brother. What's cooking, bro? I'm glad you was able to support me, brother. I really appreciate that. You know that. What's going on, Black Ham TV? Doing all right? Hey, get that strap. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Now, I'm glad everybody falling in here too. Now, all right. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. But I know you all have, so. But it is a few people listening that haven't subscribed. But hey, I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Now, it's a funny thing. I'm gonna get to the boxing in 1 second. You know, a lot of people, even your own relatives, they actually, don't want you to do this. You know, and I'm like, wait a minute, excuse me. Well, you don't have subscribers and this. Well, hey, it will come in due time. We got 2019. We got Fox. We have Fox Sports Channel. Then we have Showtime / PBC coming out. What they line up next month. Then the UK. They are working with PBC too. So that means a lot of boxing. And we kind of weighed it out. Pretty good fights like twice a month. So that means a lot of fights, a lot of reporting on fights, a lot of predictions, and a lot of confusion, controversy, the whole shebang. And I'm the one that need to bring it to you all. And I'm going to do that no matter what nobody says. So, therefore, I just want to talk about Anthony Joshua and fighters today. I'm not going to be long because I do have a little running around to do. But Anthony Joshua, he's the first one that hollered out publicly he wants to have a legacy. He doesn't care about the money, but he want to have a legacy and people to remember him by. Well, see, that's what he's pretty much messing up at. I'm trying to refrain from cursing, but hey, that's what he fucking up at. I'm sorry, but hey, it is what it is. How can you have a legacy when you scared to get the belt? When you think If you want a legacy and not the money, you go ahead on and pay your number one competition the money or whatever he wants, so you all can get it on, and you can have all the belts and be the undisputed heavyweight of the world. Now, now that's some legacy for your ass, but he doesn't want that. He's happy with what he got, but he just don't know. See, I was on a live stream with Kelly Enigma, and he put something in my head that I really didn't think about. Now, sure, they playing it like he don't want Dylan White. They playing like, well, Dylan White got better and better since the last time they fought. Which he has. He's more technical now. He's more how can I say it? He's more he had great balance now. How about that? Okay. He know how to throw an uppercut. And I'm glad. But he's scared. He's scared. I'm talking about Anthony Joshua. He's scared to fight Dylan White. Now, Kelly put on my mind that no. KQKC, he's not scared. That's what they want you to think, that he's scared. They want to build this fight up. They want to build it up so it can be built up so high and make him like the monster. Make him like so good, so bad that he might be the one that knocks out Anthony Joshua. So I thought about that, and he might be right. Because they have the same promoter. They spar together. They work out together. Same gym, everything. So Kelly Enigma might be right. You know, we probably getting bamboozled again by Eddie Hearn. You know, that's his MO. And Kelly, he also right again. You know, they don't want to fight Deontay Wilder. I mean, like I said, it's a wrap. Okay? Deontay Wilder told them what he wants. So, if they don't want to give it to him, Deontay Wilder shuffle on down the road, because he has options now. You know, he's gonna fight Fury next. That's what he's gonna do. And please forgive the noise in the background. You know, my grandkids come over, they always but understand this. Deontay Wilder has this. Dylan White, Tyson Fury. Now, he could have had Anthony Joshua, but of course, Anthony Joshua knows what he wants. Now, if you want to give it to him, fine. If you don't, fine too. You know? But push come to shove. If you want to stay active, stay sharp. You know, practice on a few things. You know, go a few rounds till he get to Fury. You know, go ahead and fight Crybaby Brazil. And I mean that. Because all he's doing is crying about his wife and his son. Why y'all disrespect me? You know, and then Deontay Wilder didn't disrespect him. It was Marcellus, his brother. Which his brother probably can whoop his ass too. See, Brazil is not a good fighter. He's not. Now, he's a quarterback that didn't make it. It turned boxer. And he's uncoordinated. Let me put it that way. He don't care about legacy. All he care about is just winning. All he care about is just getting a belt so he can put his name in the record books. That's all he care about. That's it. But I tell you one thing, if Anthony Joshua don't fight Deontay Wilder before one of them get knocked out or retire, he's going to have an asterisk by his name. And that's the worst thing that I hear, that a Hall of Famer, I mean, I don't care if it's a Hall of Famer of basketball, I don't care if it's a Hall of Famer of this. If it's an asterisk by your name, that means something. That means something you didn't do or something you did well. So keep in mind, I'll be 52 next month. I seen that and been there. Okay? I seen Floyd Mayweather come up. I have someone I know that's in Mayweather camp, but he's not reliable because I already figured that out. And I'm not going to sit there and bring him on my channel when maybe 40% he says is not true. I'm not about to spread no lies. I'm going to tell you just like it is. So that's a fact. See, it's not fair to you. It's not fair to me. I'm not going to sit here and spread lies. I double check my shit. And I'm going to keep on doing that. You know, that makes a good channel and also give you the real news. Just like Gervonta Davis, you know, he is very undisciplined mentally. He need to get his ass out of Baltimore and move somewhere that's pretty much peaceful. Hell, move to Las Vegas. And that's not because of Floyd. Because Floyd, he halfway there anyway. He between Miami and Las Vegas. And Floyd, Lord Jesus, why would he choose to be a promoter if you're going to sit there and just promote yourself? Let me tell you about Gervonta Davis. We discussed this once before. We just discussed this on Cali Enigma. Gervonta Davis is a young, strong fighter. He's special, like Nostro said, Leonard Ellaby. This is a special fighter, and he knows special. He knows the ins and outs of boxing. He's heavy-handed. He's big. He's thick. And he will put your lights out. But he needs the right guidance. He didn't need the right promotion. Like Deontay Wilder. He didn't have the right promotion. They should have promoted him better. He's a big, huge draw now in the U.S. than he ever been. Yes, the LWC had something to do with it, but not all. It doesn't matter. Once you keep winning and winning and fighting, that's going to happen. Yeah, one thing I would like to say is Deontay Wilder need to take a rest. He had 2 back-to-back hard fights, and he still want to get in there and have a rematch with Tyson Fury because no one really took no devastating punches. But I wish he would because he's always getting injured. But he's not a Keith Thurman. He fight on injuries. He had a broken arm, and he still went through training camp. Yeah, I'm not saying he had a broken arm during training camp. It happened before training camp, but it was still broken when he started training camp. But see, that's a man. That's a man with a heart. You're not going to find Anthony Joshua doing that shit. He going to postpone the fight till he right. He ain't going to lie like Pacquiao. Oh, Pacquiao, his shoulder was this and that, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I think you heard his shoulder about missing all those shots on Floyd. And if he was hurt, he wouldn't be throwing them shots like he did against Floyd. Legacy. Legacy. What is the most memorable fight a fighter wants to be remembered by? How he got his ass whooped or how he whooped some ass? Huh? Let me read this some of this chat real fast. Uh, okay, what's up, Muhammad? Is that Muhammad? Muhammad Isha, number one. Salute KQKC. Okay, Rambus Sportsman Lee. I don't believe Keith Thurman will be injured half of the time. Oh, hell no. I don't believe it either. No, sir. Keith Thurman, that's his way out. Hey, what's up, Snack B? What's going on? Salute to you. All right. Hey, y'all hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do so now. But look up King Diesel, homeboy from the hometown. Yes, sir. All right. Okay, salute Snack. Okay, Snack B, peace. Okay, King Diesel. All right. Okay. Now, as I was saying, y'all don't forget about tonight at 8:00 p.m. I'm gonna do a live stream. Not my first live stream, but my first live stream with a collab. That means I'm gonna have a couple of guys on. I'm gonna save Goodfella, Fanon, and Junior the Truth, and probably CB for another day. But I'm gonna have Best Fight the Best, Sid Ready Boxing, Rough House Boxing, and who I say, of course, Curtis Anderson. You know that, and World Breaker. And I'm gonna have Golden Glove Boxing too. So that'll be my first collab. And like I say, come January, I'm doubling down, and I told you I'm gonna be doing some new things. So, and I got to get this channel moving, and I put myself on a deadline, and I want to fulfill that deadline of subs. So, but anyway, like I said, fighters want to remember or be remembered about kicking ass, not taking ass kickings. But then again, let's think about that for a minute. All right? See, that's why I need somebody to collide with me. Let's think about it for a minute. Sure, you might lose the fight, but won the battle. I have seen in all my years watching boxing, many men bleeding, both eyes cut. I seen a fight one time, they took a razor blade and just snipped the eyelid to open it. That's a true story. That ain't no damn movie. That's a true story. That does happen. Now, they don't do it anymore due to infection and stuff like that. A lot of trainers don't wear gloves. They're supposed to wear gloves. I know they train, they are fighter, but hey, you have to wear gloves. That's what I was trying to explain to the knuckleheads in the UK. Oh, wow, the guy help from the doctor and he got help from the referee. No, he did not. It's a law in New York. You must be seen by a doctor in your corner the next following round after you've taken punishment the previous round, which Ortiz did. He was hitting Wilder flush. Flush. He wouldn't let Wilder hold. Wilder tried, but he didn't fall either. So they wait till the bell ring, then stop it and let him go get checked out by the doctor. That's saved from aneurysms. That's saved from blood clots. It saved him from injuries to the eyes, believe it or not, motor skills. Because remember, your brain or cranium controls your motor skills. Keep in mind also, strokes. People can have strokes just by getting hit in the head. Keep in mind also, you have a stroke on the left side, it's not going to affect your left side. It's going to affect your right side. You never get affected where the stroke happens. You know, to me, that was funny too. Reason why I know that because my daughter went to college for that. She said, "Daddy, you have a stroke on the right side. Your left side can be affected, not your right." I said, "Oh, okay. You know, well, at least I can write with my right hand." But hey, it is what it is, though. But these dumbasses think we are the UK. No, the UK helped Anthony Joshua. And for the life of me, this is just a little sidebar joke, whatever. Why do the fuck he wear a bathrobe when he come out there? I mean, that's not a boxing robe. That's just a bathrobe. I had one. I had one when I was married. Me and my wife had two matching robes. Just like that. A boxing robe comes to your knees. A house robe comes to your feet. And he like a damn fool with a terry cloth robe on. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. But I'm saying he worried about his legacy. And his legacy might read coward in so many words. Of course, they won't use those terms. They'll use something else. So I'm trying my best to refrain from cursing. You know, as you notice, the LDBC, we all try to refrain from cursing to make the channel better. And YouTube is on everybody and ass for doing that and saying that. The YouTube from Cody and all that, they took down a lot of channels. So I won't get no strike. I'm trying to keep my cursing down. But sometimes a man curses or say profanity, not because he can't think of the words to say. That's part of it. But that's the way he like to get his point across. It's nothing, harmful about it. It's the way he gets his point across. I doubt any kids are listening to my ass. If they are, at least over 18. But hey, that's another conversation for another time. But we got a lot of fights coming up in 2019. All right. But I'm gonna tell you what the fights that we don't have coming up. Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. Why? Why we can't get that fight? Yeah, Leo Santa Cruz, he was talking about fighting Carl Frampton for a third time. Now, why you want to fight Carl Frampton for a third time when you have Gary Russell Jr. sitting over there waiting to unify? Why? Carl Frampton already got that ass whooped by Josh Warrington. His ass is still red from that switch whooping his ass. I mean, they took a switch and whooped his ass. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it the other night. So that's what we want to see. Of course, we want to see Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. That's not going to happen. It's always the fighting fans, the true fans, even the casuals. We can never get to see the fights we want. Now, don't get me wrong. We get good fights. We get good fights. It's no problem. All right, we do. I'm not gonna complain about that. But I will tell you this: it's not the fights we want. Now, I'm really counting down how long it's really going to take for Earl Spence and Terence Crawford to get in there and get it on. The money And the fight, everything is right now. They ain't gonna make too much more from today versus 3 years from now. They're not. They will not. Trust me. You know why? Because people gonna get fed up with this shit. That's why. They gonna get fed up with it. They gonna say, look, I don't believe it's gonna happen. I ain't buying that shit. You know. Or it might be so hyped up that it might be a letdown. It's like Floyd and Pacquiao. Two technical fighters. Remember that. Two technical fighters. But one is bigger than the other one. But the other one is versatile. He can fight southpaw and orthodox. So we got to think about that. And I'm quite sure Terence Crawford, if he did fight Earl Spence, he will come out southpaw. Because Earl Spence will have the advantage if he come out orthodox. And Terence Crawford knows that. You know, he knows that. Bo Mack knows that too. Now, that is a legacy. That fight would be a legacy. That fight would make the history books. I ain't talking about statistics. You know, I ain't talking about when Julio Cesar Chavez fought Tito Trinidad in 19 such and such. I'm talking about the straight up history books, the shit that put you in the Hall of Fame. You know, see, but that's the thing. Fighters don't think that far. They only think about tomorrow. Think about next year or 10 years from now. See, that's one thing pinochle-head ass Floyd was right about. You know, you want to be rich or wealthy? Of course, you want to be wealthy. Hell, old man Kennedy did it with booze. Yeah, the whole damn Kennedy family rich. You born in the Kennedy, you rich. The Rockefellers. Is your ass named Rockefeller? Your ass is rich. The Samsung company. See, that's wealth. These motherfuckers think about a gold chain. Look at Tony Harrison. Just won a fight, and they give him their check, they purse after they fight. He probably took the motherfucker straight to the bank because he was over at the jewelers, they said, 2 days ago. Why you need more gold chains? That what kills me. I'm with Goodfellow Sports with this. That what kills me. You got people, black men in particular, first thing they do is go buy jewelry. Floyd, dumbass, bought an $18 million watch. Now, you expect that from a dumbass like that. You would think he wasn't used to shit. And men that's wealthy, and men or women that know they have money, they don't act like that. They don't. My father introduced me to a millionaire. And if you look at him, you can't tell he's a millionaire. But he owned 8 McDonald's and a bag company. When you walk out of Walmart, they give you them little plastic bags. Well, he make those in the factory. He's a millionaire. And I heard he's a millionaire over twice. You know how much money McDonald's bring in? Just one? So, but us, give us a few 100,000, we dressing like shit. That's the end of the world. As soon as our money gone, we fucked up. That's some real shit for your ass. That B, what you say? KQKC and that jury fake as a $3 bill. Okay? Rob Wright, like it's cool to be racist, but don't say nothing to the gays. KQKC, Boston Pete. What's up, Kurt? Glad to hear from you, my man. Yes, sir. Okay, Black Hand. Yeah, 8 McDonald will set you up. Oh, yes, it did. And the thing about it is, you don't know. Good news is, fellas, gays can't reproduce. Thanks for that. I don't know, but everybody watch language though. But yes, we understand how everybody want to celebrate because they got money. Okay, I get that. But okay, a car. Okay, a car could get you from one place to another. It still depreciates as soon as you drive off the lot. Okay, but buy a house. There's no reason why Adrian Broner, mama, should be still staying in the same house she's staying in. Ain't no way. And he's sitting there owing the juryman of $1 million and child support and parking tickets. And he put a warrant out on his ass and they arrested his dumb ass. See, shit like that, people, you don't want people to remember you by. Look at Muhammad Ali. What they remember about Muhammad Ali? That he was a great fighter. That he did what no other fighter has done. He sat there and let a man pounce on him for I don't know how many rounds. Then next thing you know, he bust out and knocked that motherfucker out. And he was the champ. Think about it. Think about Diego Corrales and Castillo. Diego Corrales, may he rest in peace. But every time his name is brought up, I bet you somebody gonna think about that fight. I guarantee you that. Just like Arturo Gotti and Floyd Mayweather. Devontae Davis said he goes to bed every night watching that fight. See, people are going to be remembering Gotti from that fight. They're not going to remember Floyd for that fight. I really believe they're going to remember Floyd for being an asshole. But that asshole took that hatred from the public and became pay-per-view king. See, Adrian Broner thought that was going to happen to him. But see, people have been there and done that. They've been bamboozled and led astray already. Then your happy ass, Adrian Broner, he come and try to be like Floyd. Can't get the shoulder roll right. Can't get the check hook right. So what happens? Marcos Madonna, that's what happened. Nobody will never forget that. That's a legacy. Because every time somebody mentions Marcos Madonna, I guarantee you that comes in his head. No doubt about it. It comes in his head. And you know what? It should. Because be yourself. I'm not trying to get nobody no lecture or shit like that. I'm just saying, be yourself. Fight your fight. Fight like you fight Emmanuel Taylor. Fight like you fought DeMarco. Now, what I hear in Nostrils, Leonard Ellaby, is saying Adrian Broner is focused. Adrian Broner is in the best shape of his life. Adrian Broner going to be right back on top. Adrian Broner going to show Manny Pacquiao, you better look out. I'm finna retire you. Yeah, but Nostrils, when he let his hands go, it's easy to do push-ups. It's easy to jog a few miles. But it's different in sparring and the real thing. Hello. That's right. It's different. When you get your ass in there, are you going to let your hands go? Do Cunningham have to get in your face again? No. He's not going to let his hands go. Broner going to be the same on Broner. Only thing different this time, it's a little bit hyped up because he's fighting Manny Pacquiao. That's my assessment. That's my assessment. Why? Because every fight since Marcos Maidana legacy, his soul been gone. And I get it. I get it. When you get your ass whooped, you scared to let your hands go because you don't want to get knocked out or knocked down again. You'd rather keep that guard up than throw. I mean, look, all fighters are not cut out like that. You know, you look at John Molina. You know, he always losing, but he got a right hand when he knocked out Mickey Bay. But he keeps on coming. He keeps on coming. He keeps on losing. He keeps on losing. They're gonna say he had a bad record, but he had heart. That's what they're gonna say. So AJ, so you gonna tell me that you don't care about you worry about your legacy. You don't care about the money. Then pay Deontay what he want and get your legacy. He holding it. It's green and it say WBC on it. Now, if you get that belt, you'll be the undisputed heavyweight of the world. Don't you think that's a legacy? Hello. Don't worry about the money. If you get that belt, trust me, you wrote your ticket. You wrote your ticket over 3 times. You'll make that money. You'll make that money back and some. But you just don't want to let go of that old. You don't want to see that embarrassment. Because see, Deontay Wilder, he throws punches, but you don't know where they're coming from. Jay Good, chilling, bro. Trying to get through day started. Trying to get the day started. Hey, I heard that, brother. Do your thing. Well, Magic Man, I don't see that message. I see one. Okay. Y'all talking to each other. Okay. I see what y'all saying. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. Don't worry, Magic Man. You know, keep coming back, man. I'll get you a wrench. I don't know if that's what y'all talking about or not. But yes, sir. That's right. He will get that legacy. That's what I'm saying. So what it boils down to, do fighters really want the legacy or they rather take the money? Now, I have heard fighters say, look, legacy is good, but I'm not going to live to see my legacy. I'm not going to, hey, look, you live for today and not for tomorrow. You know, we always hear that damn cliche. Yeah, but if you live for today and die today, your money's gone. Your wife, kids, somebody gonna take it. Then what? Oh, he was a good dad. Oh, he used to fight though. No. I doubt it. Is Layla Ali is the richest woman on the planet. I doubt that very seriously. But what she can say is, my father was the greatest in the world. My father was Muhammad Ali. My father was born Cassius Clay. See, she can brag about her father. She got a lot to brag about. Why? He has a legacy. Muhammad Ali, he didn't care about that money shit. He know Herbert was ripping his ass off. He know that. He knew what the Nation of Islam wanted. But by him being a brother, he had to respect Allah and Elijah Muhammad. So that's what he did. Now keep in mind, Herbert is Elijah Muhammad's son. Then, of course, we all know the story, the rift and this and that, and Farrakhan, everybody. We know that. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay, what you say? King D's with AB shaped weird. Yeah, he is. You know, I think he's working on his upper body strength. I'm no trainer. You know, I'm no Blu-ray. You know, but I can see the difference. I can see he probably lifting weights. I see that he's trying to pick up, you know, the body. But everybody knows power comes from the legs. He should be working on his legs. Well, hell, he should be working on everything. Then he need to pick up his speed. Because you're not fighting a slow fighter. You fight Manny Pacquiao. And what I hear, he hasn't really lost a step. Maybe just a little bit half of a step. And that's it. But I can tell you one thing, what we discussed the other day, PEDs. Now, we all know Manny Pacquiao was juicing. Yes, we know that. But the thing about it is, look at him now. Look how he look. Look how thin he is now. Look how his head just went smaller. I heard people's head get bigger, but damn smaller. Only time I hate to say this, I hate to say this. Only time I see someone's head get smaller like that is a cancer patient or someone sick. They start losing weight. They end up in hospice. And they lose what? Another 70 pounds, 80 pounds. So then they die. But with Manny Pacquiao, different story. And you know what? Hey, kudos out to Cali. You know, he makes you think. And kudos out to joining the troop. I mean, everybody. You know, it's too many people juicing. You know, and I ask this question, you know, why can't we demand that everybody do a all year round testing? And I'm talking about ones that holds the belts. I know they pay sanction fees for them belts, but sure, those sanction fees include all year round testing. Then whoever you fight, you know, let them start getting tested before training camp. Then during training camp. And then after the fight. Simple. Simple as 1, 2, 3. So why can't we have that? Even playing field. You know, just like Mikey Garcia. I'm really waiting on him to step on that scale, to take off that shirt, take off them goddamn pants. No homo. Let me get that shit straight. Now, if he's cut, he juicing. Because ain't no way in hell I would even went near Victor Conte and the Morris. Quote, on motherfucking quote. He said, no, sir. No, I'm not going near him because that's not good for my reputation. Because every time he win a fight, they're going to say, oh, he was juicing. Every time he throw a bomb and knock him up and out, he was juicing. Mikey already had power. Now, would it be power that hurt Earl? I don't know. I don't even know what he's doing over there in Snack anyway. But I can tell you something. Some shit look fishy. Now, what I hear, he been working out with him. And he been knocking niggas out too, haven't he? Since he came off that shelf when he got went to court with Top Rank. First fight back, he knocking motherfuckers out left and right. So if he come out cut like that, we know how Earl is. That rumor of Demetrius Andre started and try to retract it back because he saw that he wasn't so popular. So that shit sound fishy. Then there go his legacy. Undefeated fighter. Won in 4 different weight classes. Juicing. There go his legacy. Should they be in the Hall of Fame? Hell no. Why would I put someone that been juicing in the Hall of Fame? The Hall of Fame means hard work and dedication. Went the extra mile. The Hall of Fame means you did something unique that no one has ever done. The Hall of Fame is a reward of your services to the sport. Good services to the sport. Why would I put Sammy Sosa and what's his name, Mark McGuire in the Hall of Fame for baseball? Why the hell I would put Pete Rose in there? You was gambling when you should have been trying to coach. And Sammy Sosa, he was a Cub. I'm from Chicago. He was a Cub. It was a home run thing. I mean, true enough, he got everybody excited about baseball. One day, Mark McGuire go ahead and hit 2 out the park. Then Sammy come back the next day and hit 3 out the park. Boy, those steroids are motherfucker, ain't it? But people don't understand. God damn, they don't understand. Those steroids will mess you up physically. I'm talking about on the inside. I'm talking about your brain cells. When you start seeing people getting angry, mean, bumps all on their backs and shit, they juicing. And I don't know why they call it juice, because it really pills. Big horse tranquilizer pills. What'd you say, Earl Taylor Sr.? Salute, bro. Yeah, salute to you, man. Hey, KQKC, how about rent? Okay, yes, sir. Okay, don't worry. I'll take care of you. All right? Okay, I need Earl Spence Jr. to beat Mikey worse than Oscar did Vargas. Yes. Now, I don't know how true, but no, I know this is true because Blue Ray, his strength and conditioning coach, said Earl Spence, he ain't gonna say too much, of course, you're supposed to, but he said Earl is planning on coming out there in round 1 and going for it. That's what he said. We all know Earl sometimes is a slow starter, but he said he's going out there and go for it. He don't want this fight to go to the judges. He don't want to give Mikey confident that, okay, I made it out the first round, I made it out the second round, I made it out the third round, I might win this. He don't want that confidence. He want to snatch it in the bud right off the bat. And I don't blame him a bit. Because just if Mikey survives, but he loses, what would they say then about Earl Spence? He been figured out. He been figured out. No, he hasn't. The knockout don't always come. That what really pisses me off. I hear people always saying, oh, he got figured out. He got figured out. Look, everybody can't knock everybody out all the time. Maybe except Deontay Wilder, but he's unique. Okay, but once see that what happened to Jamel. He tried his best, and that's and that's why Derrick James was pissed. No, Mark Miller was pissed at Deontay Wilder. I mean, he was really pissed. Because you all throw your game plan out the window and try to please the crowd and try to tear somebody's head off. Look at Jamel. He didn't do nothing but headhunt the whole fight. And of course, Tony Harrison, he was in retreat and he knew how to move his head. That's what happened. He knew how to move his head. That's what went down. So Jamel tried way too hard. Yeah, Snap B, he did. He tried too hard. And Derrick James told him, you're trying too hard. Slow down. Work your jab. He didn't even come, he didn't throw a jab. He didn't even try to work off the jab. He didn't want to come in after the jab. Yeah, I know Tony Harrison's a good fighter. I'm not going to take nothing away from him. Okay, he is a good fighter. And he kept his defense tight. I mean, he kept it tight. I looked at his eyes. He was watching Mel big time. And Mel, just like Wilder, he was telegraphing them big shots. Now, don't forget now, they watch films too. I believe everybody does. So, that's what's going to happen. I guarantee you that. Yep. So, one more thing. I keep saying I'm not going to hold y'all, but no shit just be biting my ass so much. Now, what's up? Ohio runs boxing. Hey, what's going on, bro? What's good? Hey, hit that like button on the way in. And hit that subscribe button. If you know what I mean. If you haven't subscribed yet. But one more thing I want to talk about. Okay, we got through the PEDs, and I'll probably reiterate on it tonight too. It's just too much illegal shit going on in boxing. It's everything runs full circle sometimes. We ain't gonna never forget how Don King, used to rip people off, and he still, I think, got Bermain Savard. What's the guy that got knocked out by Granados? Emir Iman. I think I'm not for sure now, but I think he still has him too, and maybe a couple other heavyweights. But I get it. Hey, you don't have a promoter and everything, and here it is. Don King, the most famous and crooked manager, want to sign you. Okay, we get it. But you should take it to a lawyer. But Don King, the type of motherfucker, well, look, if you walk out the door with that, contract is off. No more. A young boy gonna take it. That's strong arming. That's all. But if you are convinced of your skills, if you are a strong-hearted and strong-minded man, you would have said, okay, fuck you then. Okay, no problem then. I'll find somebody else. Matter of fact, I'm gonna knock your boy out next. How about that? Sometimes you gotta, hey, you gotta come with it. But this is what I want to touch on. Gervonta Davis again and Abner Mares. Okay? Now, Abner Mares is a veteran, but he is no slouch. Yes, he does have fast hands. How fast they still are, I don't know. But I can tell you this. Gervonta Davis, he really needs a decent promoter. Now, don't get me wrong, because Floyd Mayweather was my guy. And I mean this. I really mean this. Floyd George Mayweather Jr. I followed every fight he fought. I thought he was the best thing since sliced bread. I did. Then once he said he gonna start a promotional company, I was real excited for him. But guess what? He did start one, but he did it for himself. That's selfish. Yeah, imagine if Floyd said, "Hey, look, Calvin or Cunningham or whoever, can I show? You want to tell you a couple things if it's okay with y'all, this and that, you know?" Yeah, imagine, just imagine how that young man would be. First of all, if he got out of Baltimore and Floyd started showing him not offense but defense, how to defend yourself. Because, hey, it was Floyd that always said, the less you get hit, the longer you stay in the game, right? You never could hit Floyd flush, right? Well, he should give that knowledge to his fighters. He wasn't even there for the boy press conference because he's at an exhibition. You know, he don't need no promotional company no more than a crackhead needs a quarter ounce of cocaine. That's that's facts. That is facts. And you know what? And I'm very disappointed in his ass because look, I always had his back. When people say, "Oh, Floyd, he's a runner, he's a this and that," I said, "No, he's not. He's just doing ring generalship. He's fast." You know, I mean, he won every fight and this and that. That's how he came pay-per-view came. They wasn't there to see his ass win. They was there to see his ass lose. But I was so disappointed. I wanted to cry. I said, this motherfucker was my idol. I took up for him. Now look at him. Just look at him. Even when he went to jail, I said, where the pictures at? I don't see no pictures. Where the scars at? How you convict a man and you ain't got no pictures or nothing, no witnesses? I mean, you know, he accepted it and went on, you know, about his business. And I really believe he did that shit for publicity, you know. Then he retired again. You know, I mean, then he pulls this fucking stunt with Deontay Wilder. You know, I mean, he is the epitome of assholes. I'm sorry. You know, and we all get disappointed in life. And I was really disappointed because I love boxing. I love boxing. But I'm going to tell you this. The Charlos, Earl Spence, there's some more out there, but those main two. I'm a rider till I die. I'm serious. You know, because I respect them. I respect what they do. I know the Charlo's a little arrogant, a little overstated, or they blow things out of proportion. I get that shit. Okay? I understand. But you have to understand this. Look what they came from. I ain't talking about the streets. Let's separate that. I'm talking about look what they came from on the business side of boxing. No one didn't want to touch them. No one didn't want to give them a contract. They met Al Heyman by mistake. They met Al Heyman by their ex-manager or ex-promoter. Ain't that a coincidence? And everything been lovely and gravy ever since. Well, I want to be saying lovely and gravy, really, because every time they won, you always had something to say about it, especially Dimitri Andre. He'll burst in on press conference, whatever. Why? Because his ass was broke. That's why. Why? Because he kept turning down fights. And he started with the troubles turning down fights. And I believe he ended up with Pulev, if I'm not mistaken, turning down fights. So hey, it is what it is, though. I'm gonna read it something about the chat. I'm gonna get back to that. Let me see. Stormman, good morning, brother. KQKC. Okay, salute to the LDBC in the chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, Stormy Man, King Diesel, at King Diesel, at Snack B, at Water, at Black Hand TV, at Curtis, salute fam. All right, that's straight. That's straight. That's straight. Don't nobody want to see Floyd fight an exhibition match against a boxer. I think somebody had to live stream, whatever, but ain't nobody give a shit. Nobody even copied that shit or wrote it down, I don't think. But let me see, Ross Mobley. If the kickboxer can kick, I do. Yeah, right. If kickboxer can kick, do you think over there they didn't train him? I mean, they train that motherfucker 7 days a week. Trust me. And I believe, like they do in that movie, they had that motherfucker kick a log to his damn foot break or to he start bleeding. You know. And Floyd, he don't weigh nothing but $105, so he probably take Floyd down with one kick. And he having it over here over there, because over here, it might count that towards his record. Never know. But the WBC and WBA, WBO, all that stuff and this and that, they don't count exhibitions. They don't. And another thing, I really respect the Super 7 series. I like that shit. And I like Regis Prograis. I think he was another prodigy of Derrick James. Rob Brandt. I think he was another protege of Derrick James. So, but it is what it is, people. And, if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask a brother. I like answering questions. That's why I said I'm gonna do a collab. And Kurt, I always want Kurt, because he Curtis Edison, he always he always break it down so the average person can understand. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. Yeah, he break it down for the average person to understand. I apologize for that. And I like that, you know. And he's old school like I am, Well, I don't consider us old school, but still, we know our boxing. You know? We never did box, but you can ask my man King D's. I don't know if he remember or not, but they used to have a YMCA over there across Halston on 65th Street. And they had every sport you could think of, from swimming to basketball. Where, I played basketball, so they had them like broke up in teams. KQKC, Con going with Crawford, going on with Crawford. Okay. Well, okay. Anytime you want me on, just let me know. Hey, I appreciate it, Kurt. I really do. They said blue blood going on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do you think WBC would do during Charlo and Harrison situation? No, I don't think they're gonna do nothing. You know, um, that sounds like Chicago. Yes, sir. Earl Taylor Sr. Yes, sir. I am from Chicago. Allstead. Yes. Yes. King Diesel is also um, Charlo Harrison situation. They're not gonna do anything because Jamel, he accepted the draw. Harrison, they accepted the draw. There's not enough noise out there to make it to change the fight to a no contest. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna rematch. So they're gonna rematch, and hopefully the rematch should be more exciting. And uh, okay, I get to that now. Okay, yeah, the rematch, and hopefully the rematch will make Jamel calm down and follow the game plan. Cause now he understands what a loss is and what an ass whooping is. He didn't get his ass whooped, but comparison to an ass whooping is a loss. Some fighters don't know how it feels to lose. But now you do, and it's not a good feeling. So he wants that feeling back, and he's going to take his time, pick his punches, and prevail. No, he's not going to force the knockout. It comes. That's all. Okay, what did you say? Okay, anytime. Kirk, okay, no problem. Tonight about 8 o'clock. But I'll probably see the link at 7:30. Earl Taylor, I lived in the city for 5 years. Okay, cool. I grew up in Chicago. I grew up in the Inglewood community, which that's where the YMCA was at. It's on 65th, right off of Holston. And I live in the south suburbs now. But yes, I grew up in Chicago. A lot of people see my name, KQKC. They think I'm from fucking Kansas City, but I'm not. And once I reach 500 subs, I will explain it to everybody what that means. It does mean something near and dear to me. So, but I always said I would do that, and I'm going to do it, and always keep my promises and everything. So, what's up, underrated darkness, brother? How you feel? I'm glad you're back in the saddle and everything. So, I'm glad you got good people and stuff, and I hear good things about you, underrated darkness. Uh, uh, I heard Sunday you had a couple good guests. Something that people are talking about. That's a good thing. When people are talking about you in a good point of view. I got no doubt Mel will stop Harrison in a rematch. He had him ready a few times. Harrison was cleverly trying him up. Oh, yeah. Most definitely. There's no doubt about that. No doubt. Yes, he did. You know. But this time, I hope Harrison won't get too cocky because he's the champion. And most likely, he will be in Detroit, Michigan. That's his hometown. And Jamel and Jamal, they don't care about fighting out of Texas, out of Brooklyn, out of nowhere. They used to be on the road. They will fight you in your own backyard of your house. So, but don't worry, Jamel. I think he's gonna have his head screwed on right, and I think he has that support. Because I don't think in the rematch his brother gonna be on that card. Okay, Now, I'm going to tell you this, okay? Remember, these are twins. They share the same DNA. Keep that in mind. They share. Before I finish that, don't forget tonight, 8 o'clock p.m., I will be doing my first live stream collab. Okay? So come to KQKC channel at 8 p.m. Central Time. All right? So y'all pray for me that I do pretty good because it's my first time doing something like this. Told you come January, I'm going to try to do new things and try to get my channel up. Okay? Try to, get more subs. So if you haven't subbed to KQKC, feel free to sub now. But as I was saying, keep in mind that these are two identical twins. They are closer than close. They might not dress alike, no more, but they are living by each other. Their wives don't have no problem with it. They are closer than close. Did you see the face on Jamal when his brother lost his title? So you know that fucked with his head when he went out there to fight Cobalt. No, it wasn't one of his best fights because his head and his heart was heavy. And I do really believe that if one twin feels a certain way, the other twin feel it a little bit. When you share DNA, you're going to share everything just about as far as mood alternate and they are close. They are close brothers. I'm sorry. And he always motivated him and seeing him in the corner. Drying up his hair and putting ice on his neck. He always in the corner. But that night he wasn't. I'm not saying that's no excuse. But I'm just saying that night he wasn't. For the simple fact that he had to fight the main event, which they flipped for. They had a corner and they flipped for the main event. Now, would he have time to be in his brother's corner if he would have lost? I don't know. But I tell you this, it would be a different story on a rematch. Now, Tony Harrison, he's going to have to beat Charlo convincingly. Now, don't leave it up to the judges. If you're a champ and not a paper champ, if you really, really, really a good boxer, and it wasn't no fluke that you won, and one of the judges wasn't really blind or paid off, then you can do it again. Allegedly. So, get ready for a good fight in a rematch with Fury and Wilder, Jamel and Harrison. Those are two great fights. Now, you know what? Eddie Hearn, we all know that AJ doesn't do good with tobacco. His numbers were down, way, way down. And Chicago, now, the people from Chicago know. Even my man King Diesel, all right? Even my man said he been there 5 years, all right? We all know that Chicago is what? Bears country. White Sox country. Northside Cubs. The Chicago Bulls. And that's it. They don't give a shit about boxing here. They don't. They don't care about boxing. But you know what? That's what he get. You don't come over to someone else's country and say, I'm coming over here to take over your boxing. You don't do that shit. So good for his ass. Damn right. Then he turned around and had a damn match in Kansas. Ain't nothing come out of Kansas but steers and queers. That motherfucker didn't know what a boxing match was. It was only 6,000 people in the whole town. I mean, come on. The one in the zone is pissed off at him big time. They gonna fire his ass. You know, I'm serious. They gonna fire his ass real soon. We're gonna look up breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Eddie Edward Hearns gets sent back to the UK with a spatula in his ass. Shoes. Yes, sir. Eddie is gone. See, that's why he never signed Anthony Joshua to the zone. Anthony Joshua might fight on the zone, but he is signed to Matchroom Boxing. That's a fact. He know he's doing a shitty job. And I know Slick Eddie. I know he probably said, well, they say go out and get fighters. But they didn't tell the motherfucker go out and get B and C level fighters and punch drunk fighters. I mean, damn. Brandon Rios? Wow. Do you have fucking Jesse Vargas? That's the main event? Wow. Am I crazy or what? I'm in Twilight Land or some shit. And this will be the #1 promoter? What happened to sending over an exploration team? Huh? What's wrong with that? Send them over 3 or 4 months ahead to see what the public is looking at, see what the public like, see what the public wants. How many boxing fans is here. Check out their social media, you know. So, I mean, you know, it's his fault if they show him the door. First of all, he tried to be a smart ass. No doubt. Then he's going to try to say, well, I did everything y'all said do. Y'all said go out and get fighters, but y'all didn't say what type of fighters. Oh, dumbass. Don't you think they want good fighters? If they told you to spend how much money you think you might need, you know, I mean, come on. We ain't stupid. Damn. I know he wish we would or was. But we ain't stupid, bro. We ain't stupid in a long shot. Put it that way. So, sometimes, like I always say in the video I made, you reap what you sow. And that's what went down. He reaped what he sowed, reaped what he sowed. So now he got to go back to London and first of all explain his firing. Then second, explain about the ticket sales. You know, y'all know about the ticket sales. You know, Parliament, you know, banned that shit now. StubHub, you know, not the one in California, one of our venues, but StubHub was a secondary ticket place where Eddie Hearns was pocketing the money and not even telling Anthony Joshua about it. They will sell the tickets, resell the tickets rather, and they resell them at a higher price. And Eddie Hearns would take the difference. So they gonna catch his ass for money laundering or something. Watch, you know. I mean, you know, Frank Warren is no friend of Ed Hearn, trust me. And he's working with Al Heyman. So UK people, I ain't trying to scare you or nothing, but your parliament is equal to our Congress. Now our Congress, they 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 kind of they kind of light on crooks and shit like that, but they put the hammer down. And Parliament is just as rough as the United States Congress. And now the Democrats has the House. So guess what? Shit finna hit the fan. Nancy Pelosi. We all know who she is. Speaker of the House. When Barack Obama was in, before they had the Tea Party wave in 2010. But I'm going to tell you, shit finna hit the fan. Because remember, it takes 2 houses to make a law. So the Democrats staying firm, Donald Trump ain't going to be able to get shit through. That's right. He ain't going to be able to get nothing through. That don't make sense. Everybody hands and stuff up in arms about the Texas judge say that Obamacare is unconstitutional. Well, it's the law. And he cannot change the law unless they vote on it. Sure, I'm quite sure Republicans are going to stick together. But what I hear, Orrin Hatch already broke loose. So that's one more we got. The Democrats, we're going to stand firm, baby. And you'd be surprised how many Caucasians out there need Obamacare and Medicare and Medicaid. But that's a different story. You know, that's a talk for my man Santee Walton, the bottom motherfucking line. That's right. So, let me move on. All right? And I'm about to cut it short. Eric Jenkins, KQKC, what it do, bro? Hey, it do, baby. Hey, hit that like button, y'all. Y'all hit all them like buttons, brother. If y'all haven't hit it now. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe now. KQKC trying to grow this channel, and Lord knows I'm trying. You know, the little subs I have, I think I have 300 or something like that. Hey, I worked for those, trust me. And I'm gonna continue on working, you know. You know, whatever I know, you gonna know. I might be the second to know, you're gonna be the third to know. That's right. That's how I play it. You know, I don't block nobody unless you come with that racist shit and all that or talking about my mama. See, I ain't like AJ. I ain't gonna let nobody talk about my mom in a dress. And he don't do nothing but try to look mean. He can't even look mean. You know. So I ain't gonna let nobody do that. And another thing, you know, I'm sorry to say this, but I said it once before, man. AJ still remind me, KQKC, boxing, keep up the good work. Oh, yeah. Man, I am going to keep up the good work, Kirk. Yes, sir. But, you know, Anthony Josh remind me, KQC, it really reminds me of this guy in school they used to call Big Goofy. No, I don't know why. Because he's big and everything, and he's soft-spoken, you know. Other words, he's trying to play the media game. He's trying to play the entrepreneur game. You know, something like Paulie. You know, he's trying to be a company man, you know, but, and Big Goofy, he was cool, though. You know, he was cool. You know, he got along. You know, he came along to, get along. And he did. Everybody was, liked my man, you know, till they found him dead. That's right. And you know what's the funny thing about it? Big Goofy did? He tried to shield his mother and got shot and died. Didn't have nothing to do with school or nothing like that. Somebody broke in his house one time. Right? It was three of them. But they had the wrong house. They thought they had drugs. But the people that stayed there before them were dope dealers. But the robbers didn't know they moved out. And you know how they call it Section 8 here. It's subsidized housing. Well, you know how that is. They make a couple repairs and whoops, no credit check or nothing. Hey, y'all going to move in. The next thing you know, niggas burst in the door. They had their t-shirts over their face. Motherfuckers couldn't even afford a mask. They had their t-shirts over their face. It was in the paper. And Big Goofy, that's motherly love for you, though. He jumped in front of his mother, because she was so hysterical. They were trying to shut her up, because she was screaming, hollering and stuff. And you would too, You see a 9mm standing at you. You see a Mac 10 staring at you. Look, I'm telling you, Chicago is a rough motherfucker. So, hey, Big Goofy, you know what? And God rest his soul. And I don't know why I keep calling him Big Goofy, because I really don't know his real name. All I know is we all liked him, and he didn't mind we call him Big Goofy. He was that nice. He just was big like AJ. He was soft-spoken like AJ, But you know what? He wasn't going to get pumped like AJ, though. You know when a motherfucker trying to pump him, he gets serious with your ass. But he jumped in front of his mother, and he died. And he had brain damage because he got shot in the head. And they had to pull the plug. He died. His mother lived. And when they shot, they ran for us. And they only caught one. It was three of them. Well, we know how it go. When you young, it was only 18. When you young and dumb and full of calm, you gonna sing like a bird. Them niggas was shaking like I don't know what. So of course, if that nigga was out on the street, he'd be dead. That's what I keep telling these youths. I work with the Cancer Society. That's what I have PayPal for that and to keep the channel going. But they have a youth group downstairs in the hospital. And I try to tell these dummies, first of all, how you going to shoot somebody running and holding the gun back like that? First of all, you're going to miss somebody, I think. Come on. Then, why would you do something with somebody else? Because you ain't going to tell on yourself. But I guarantee you that motherfucker will if he's on drugs and he's joning, need drugs. Or he don't want to face the death penalty. Well, which we don't have anymore, but at that time we did. So, it is what it is. I never do a crime. If I did do one, I ain't doing it with nobody else. Yeah, because my ass is cooked if I did it with somebody else. Shit. I don't know. I'm personal, but I can tell who from the shop. I can tell who from the shop. KQKC, me, TB Sports, and Ava. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Yo, he stood to protect his mom. Yeah, God bless him and his family. Oh, yes. He did. Blue said Crawford. Okay, yeah, yeah. Most definitely, he stood up and took care of his mom, man. You know, and his mom was living, and she always said that she never thought she would have to bury one of her sons. You know, she was on the news reports and stuff, and she said that, hey, a parent, the kid's supposed to bury the parents. But shit, a lot of that shit is going wrong here. But it'll get better. It's starting to get better. What I hear in Inglewood is they're buying up a lot of property, and they're going to change it into what they did to 35th Street, where they tore down Stateway and other projects. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Because too many guns on the streets. Ain't like the South. You get a gun for Christmas down in the South. You're only 12, 13 years old, but they know how to use them. They know about safety. They know how to put the gun on safety. Man, please. Give a motherfucker gun in Chicago. Man, if he don't sell it, he gonna use it. Shit. Y'all ever see that picture, man, with above the rim, I think. I think that's what it was. An old boy with it there. I'm not Raymond. That's not Raymond. He had a bag over his head and shit. That was funny as hell. Then he said, wait a minute. Y'all playing. I'm going to go to the car and I'm going to shoot every one of y'all motherfuckers. And everybody started running up the fence and shit. Man, that was funny. Oh, man. Man, when you say I used to ball with Santee and his brother when he was like 13 or 14. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Hey, Diesel, you been everywhere, boy. Yes, sir. All right, big facts. What up? Well, okay, my time is up. Somebody probably trying to get on. So, hopefully, you know what? That's all I'm going to do right now to tonight at 8. I got a couple things to run around to do today. I usually do 3 or 4, but today I'll probably just do 2 or 3. That's it. But glad everybody came into the chat. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to do so. I don't know if you consider me still a new channel. I'm 7 months in, and I need your subscription today. And hit the icon bell. You will get notified with all when I do a live stream or a video. So keep in mind tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. I will be doing my first collab, and that's about it. So and like I said, don't forget to hit the like button too. Subscribe and like and comment. And that's all I have for you right now. All right. I want everybody have a good day and do what you got to do. All right. You too, Snack B. All right. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so. All right. Who is this from Canada? King Diesel. Yeah, KQKC. Brother Canada to get out straight up. Okay. All right. Okay, well, salute to you, King Diesel, too, man. All right? And he said salute to the chat. What time is it now in the United States? Oh, it's 10:46 a.m. In the United States, it's 10:46 a.m. All right? All right. All right. So I catch you all later. And peace and love to the LDBC. And I catch y'all tonight. I'm out of here.